Hello and welcome back to another in-depth weather video. Today we're going to be going over some tropics as well as our normal everyday radar, satellite, as well as looking over the models a little bit. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. But right now I'm on the National Weather Service page where we do have winter weather advisories still in effect for parts of Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, Minnesota as well. We also have frost advisories in the Northeast corridor all the way down into North Carolina, so definitely still seeing the effects of that cold front moving through. We also have freeze watches in parts of the central part of the country. Red flag warning risk is a little bit lower today. Not as many warnings out right now, but that is about it. So let's move on to the Doppler radar. So here we can see our next system moving through. There is some snow involved in this, mostly right in here, and we'll see more of that on the models. But that'll be pushing through. Eventually a cold front will form again and more cold air will push through. Satellite imagery time. So you can see that storm system moving across the northern part of the country. And you can see the next part of that system, or the next system in general, moving in to the Pacific Northwest. Now let's move on to the National Hurricane Center. So we do have one disturbance, 80% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours. 90% chance in 5 days. Showers and thunderstorms associated with a non-tropical low-pressure system about 500 miles east-southeast of Bermuda has shown little change in organization since earlier today. Gradual development is expected, and a subtropical depression or storm is very likely to form during the next day or two, while the low meanders well to the southeast of Bermuda. So I think what we're gonna see is kind of like this kind of loop from the system. But we're gonna get more into the system with the current storm information. This is Invest 94L. So global and hurricane models all over the place, but generally we're going to see this move to the south, then move back north. And most of them have it doing kind of this loop around and then eventually moving back north and east. A few of them have it moving west. One of them have it almost clipping Bermuda. But let's move on to the GFS. The GFS has it kind of showing this southward movement, 180-degree turn. Then it moves to the west, almost hitting Bermuda, and then it just gets swept. It just sweeps across the ocean, probably because the jet stream gets in the way. Now, the collective model system, the GEPS, shows kind of the same thing here, where it just kind of gets picked up by this trough that we have in the... Right now, it's moving through the northeast, but it'll be, as that cold front moves on, it'll be also moving into the Atlantic. That'll probably pick up this system and bring it toward Europe. Intensity guidance, all of them showing it becoming a tropical storm. A couple of them, or actually, I think four of them are showing it becoming a Category 1 hurricane. But let's move on here to the GFS. So we're watching this system right here. It moves south, gains a little bit of strength, but as it moves back north, it kind of does this little spin, and then it gains most of its strength and moves off toward Europe. But at the same time, the Central American gyre picks up a storm that moves through Cuba, gains strength, and then kind of does another turn into the Gulf of Mexico, well, south of the Gulf of Mexico, back into the Caribbean, and hits the Yucatan. So possibly that could be another tropical system. So we definitely have to watch the tropics. I think that something's definitely going to form, either 94L or this next system. But it's a very tricky situation because they both have very strange paths. Both of them making a turn, I think that this track here is completely weird because it gets so close to Florida, hits the Bahamas, comes back out, and then hits the Bahamas again, hits Cuba again, and then moves back, kind of where Nana hit, right in this little inlet. But next up, NAM models. We're gonna stay on the 12 kilometer today, because you can see as this moves off, we have this system right here bringing some snow, but then you have this next system sliding down past the Rockies, and then that moves across, picks up this front here, that moves off, then this next system brings some snow to Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan, as well as the Dakotas. Now, let's look at the snow totals from all these storms, total positive snow depth change. You can see most of the snow is going to be in the Rockies, but a good 1 to 2 inches of snow in the northern plains. So, could this be an indicator for the rest of the winter storm season? Now, that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.